This is CAT 2019 morning slot paper, and this is the first question, the PDF I got. So I will try to solve this question with best possible approach or the approach that I would have been used during the examination. A person invested a total amount of 15 lakh. A part of it was invested in fixed deposit, 6% rate, and the other was invested in 2:1, and the rates are 4%, 3%. The total annual interest income, total income is this much. We need to find fixed deposit. So this is a basic ratio and proportion question. I will try to solve this question using the common method we use in allegation and mixture. So first we need to find what is the overall return. What is here? Overall return. Overall return will be he invested 15 lakh and get 76,000. So this will be overall return. Overall return. Now, what will the overall return? Now we will need to find the overall return for the second part, the remaining amount. So this is given 4% and 3%, and this is, we assume, overall return for this part, and we have ratio. Now x will be 8 plus 3 upon 3 equals to 11 by 3. Now we know the return for this part, and we know the return for this part, and we know the overall return. Now we can find the ratio of fixed amount and remaining amount. Okay, then 6%, and from 11 by 3% we get overall return of 76 by 15%. Now 76 by 15 minus 11 by 3, here will be 6 upon 76 by 15. Now we'll get 15, here will be for 55, 21, and here will be 14. Here will be 14. So ratio will be 21:14. Fixed. This will be fixed amount, and this will be a remaining amount. So ratio finally will be 3:2. Now we need to divide 15 lakh into 3:2 and need to find this part. So this part will be 3 by 5 into 15, 5 into 3, that would be 9 lakh. 9 lakh. This will be the answer, 9 lakh. Question: in a race of 3 horses, the first beat the second by 11 meters and the third by 90 meters. If the second beat the third by 80 meters, then we need to find the length of the race course. So it is very typical question from the TSD topic. If you have given a decent number of marks, you must have seen this question earlier. How I would solve this question? Second beat by 11 meters and the second beat the third by 80 meters. Now I need a factor 80 plus 11 minus 90. So this will be 880 meter. This will be the length of the race course, and answer will be 880 meter. Now we will show how I solve this question. You can, now let's see the approach behind this. So let first be the A, and second be the B, and third be the C. So it beat by 11 meter, and then it is 90, then it will be 79 meter, and in the final, the next step, when B wins, it's 80 meter and C will be here. So we can see that a distance related to distance between B and C from 79 to it has been 80, increased by 1. So for 1 meter of distance between B and C, B has to cover 11 meter. You can see that B has covered 11 meter, and then for 80 meter of distance, B would have covered 880 meter. The third question. Before solving this question, you must remember this expression: e की power x equals to b की power y equals to a b की power z. Whenever this type of expression, you will get this equation from this expression. So you can remember it. And now with the help of this, we will solve this question very easily. So 0.55 y equals to 10 to the power 3 equals to, now this is here a and this is b and this is ab. Now this becomes x, y and z. We can write it as, this will give us the value of 1 by x equal to, that is 1 by 3. Hence answer will be option 4. Question number 4. The income of Amla is 20% more than that of Bimla and 20% less than that of Kamla. So there are 3 persons, Amla, Bimla and Kamla. The income of Amla is 20% more than that of Bimla. Let's assume that income of Bimla will be 10. Then the income of Amla will be 12, 20% more than. And after that, it is saying that income of Amla is 20% less than that of Kamla. Then for 20% less than of Kamla, the income of Kamla must be 15. So now we know the incomes of Amla, Bimla and Kamla, 12, 10 and 15 respectively. Now the question is saying that if Kamla's income goes down by 4%, if Kamla's income goes down by 4% and the Bimla's goes by 10%. So when it will increase by 10%, it will be 1.1 into 10, it will be 11. And when it only goes down 4%, 0.96 into 15, that will give us, we can simply subtract 15 and 4% of 15 will be 0.6 and hence we will got 14.4. Now we need to find that the percentage by which Kamla's income would exceed Bimla's nearest. So we can find simply 14.4 minus 11 by 11 into 100. That will give us 3.4 upon 11 into 100 equal to 340 upon 11. 11 3, that's 30.9, that will be 30. Consider a function f, fx plus y equals to fx into fy, where x and y are positive integers and we have the value of f1 that is equals to 2. And we have this equation, from this we need to find the value of a. So for solving, before solving this question, we must know which type of function shows this kind of behavior. So we can see that function like exponential function like fx equal to m ki power x, this kind of function will show this kind of behavior. You can see that by putting the value of x as x plus y, you will get m ki power x plus y, that will be mx into my, that is equal to fx into fy. So now we know the function and we can solve this question. From f1 equals to 2, now using this function we will put 1 at place of x, we will get m equals to 2. Now we need to find the value of fa plus 1, fa plus 2 and such all numbers, fa plus n, all functions value. Now on putting the value of x as a plus 1, we will get m ki power a plus 1, m ki power a plus 2 and m ki power a plus. Now putting these values, we will get m a plus 1 plus m a plus 2 such that m a plus n equals to 16 2 ki power n minus 1. Now m ki power a will be common and m ki power 2 such that m ki power n 16 2 ki power n minus 1. Now we know the value of m equals to 2. On putting the value of 2 square and 2n. Now this is GP. Now this is GP, and we will get the summation of the GP. That will be 2 की power n minus 1 upon 2 minus 1 equal to 16 2 की power n minus 1, and this will be cancelled, and this will be 1, and this will be 8, and so we will get 2a equals to 2 की power 3. That's answer will be a equals to 3. 6. For any positive integer n, let fn equals to n into n plus 1 if n is even, whereas fn equals to n plus 3 if n is odd. So now we need to find the value of m if 8 into fm plus 1 minus fm equals to 2. Let's suppose that m is a even number, then m plus 1 is a odd number. If m is an even number, then fm equals to m into m plus 1, and fm plus 1 equals to m plus 4. Now put these values here at m plus 4 minus m into m plus 1 equals to 2. At m 32 minus m square minus m equals to 2 minus m square plus 7m plus 30 equals to 0, m square minus 7n minus, now this will be 1030 minus 10 and 3 equals to 0. Now we have m equals to 10 and minus 3, whereas in the question it is mentioned that m is a positive number, m is a positive integer, hence the value of m will be 10. So our answer will be question number 7. In a class 60% students are girls and rest are boys, means ratio of girl and boy will be 3:2. Number of girls 3x and number of boys equals to 2x. There are 30 more girls than boys. This means 3x minus 2x equals to 30 and x equals to 30. Hence we have number of girls equals to 30 into 3 equals to 90, and number of boys equals to 30 into 2 equal to 60. If 68% of the students including 30 boys passes examination, now total number of students are 150, out of which 68% students pass an examination. 68% of 150, 68% of 150 will be 1.5. 68 plus 34 equals to 102. Means 102 students pass the examination, and out of which 30 are the boys. Out of which 30 are the boys too. Hence means 72 girls pass examination. Now total number of girls was 90. Hence 18 girls didn't pass the examination. And the question is percentage of girls who didn't pass the examination. So required answer will be 18 upon total number of girls into 100. That will be 18.5, 20%. Hence 20 is the answer. So question number 8. If a1 plus a2 plus a3 till the an equals to 3 into 2 to the power n plus 1 minus 2 for every n greater than equals to 1, then we need to find the value of a11. So a1 equals to 3, 2 to the power 1 plus 1 minus 2 equals to 6, and a1 plus a2 will be 3 into 2 to the power 2 plus 1 minus 2, that will be 6, 18. That means A2 will be 12. So our A1 is 6, A2 is 12. Now A1 plus A2 plus A3 will be 3 into 2 to the power 3 plus 1 minus 2, that will be 14, 3, 42. That means 6 plus 12, 18 plus 24. Now A3 equals to 24. So we can see that there is a similar trend among these numbers: 3 into 2, 3 into 2 to the power 2, 3 into 2 to the power 3. Hence A11 will be 3 into 2 to the power 11 equals to 3 into 2048 equals to 324, 84, 6144. And 6144 will be the. This question number 9. Two cars travels the same distance starting at 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. So one starts at 10 a.m. and another one starts at 11 a.m. on the same day. They reach their common destination. They are traveling same distance d. They reach their common destination at the same point of time. So they reach at the same time. So suppose it takes x hours, then the first car should take x plus 1 hours to reach the same destination. If the first car traveled for at least 6 hours, so for x should be for first car to be traveling at least 6 hours, x should be greater than equals to 5. If the first cars, then the highest possible, we need to find the highest possible value of percentage by which the speed of the second car could exceed that of first car. So we have x equals to 5, then the speed of first car will be d upon 6 and speed of second car will be d by 5. Now we need to find the value of percent by the speed of the second car could exceed that of first car. That will be d by 6, d by 5, that will be 6 by 5 equals to 1.2, that means 20%. So answer will be 20%. This is question number 10, the number of solution to the equation. We need to find the number of solution this equation can have. So mod x can take two values. One will be positive x and another will be negative x. So for mod x equals to x, we will solve this equation. X 6x square plus 1 equals to 5x square. That will be, one solution will be x equal to 0. 6x square plus 1 equals to 5x. 6x square plus 1 minus 5x equal to 0. So 6 square minus 5x plus 1, solution will be x minus 2, x minus 3. So this equation will have two solutions, and for mod x equals to negative, equation will be minus x 6x square plus 1 equals to 5x square. Again one solution will be x equal to 0, and 6x square plus 1 equals to minus 5x. This will be 6x square plus 1 plus 5x equals to 0. So again this is quadratic and this will have two solutions, 6x square plus 5x plus 1 equals to 0, 6x square plus 2x plus 3x plus 1. So we don't need to solve this. Again this will have two solutions and two solutions here, and one solution is x equal to 0. So total there will be 5 solutions. Answer will be 5. Question number 11. Let T be the triangle formed by the straight line and the coordinate axis. Let the circumcircle of triangle have radius of length L measured in the same unit. Then we need to find the integer value closer to the L. So first of all, let's draw the triangle. As equation is 3x plus 5y equals to 45, and this will be 15 and this will be 9 equals to 1. So intersection on x-axis will be 15 and y will be 9, and this will be 9 square plus 15 square equals to 81, and 2 root 5, that will be 306. And we know that the radius of circumcircle of right angle triangle is always equal to half of hypotenuse. Is always equals to half of hypotenuse. Then this will be L will be equals to 306 by 2. That will be equals to 306 by 4 equals to 4 7 and 6.5. That will be closest to 81, and that will be 9. So our answer will be question number 12. If the rectangular faces of a brick have their diagonals in the ratio 3 is to 2 root 3 is to root 15, then the ratio of the length of shortest edge of the brick to that of its longest edge. So we have the values of L square. These are the diagonal on the faces. That will be 9, and B square plus H square, that will be 12, and H square plus L square, that will be 15. From adding all this equation, we will get the value of L square plus B square plus H square, that will be 36 by 2. 36 by 2, that will be 18. From this we can get the values of L square, B square, H square. So from the first we will get the value of H square, that will be 9. From the second we will get the value of L square, that will be 6. And from the third we will get the value of B square, that will be 3. Now we need to find the ratio of B is to H. That will be root 3 and root 9. That will be 1 is to 3. So this is the answer. Let x and y be positive real numbers such that log x plus y base 5 plus log x minus y equals to 3, and log 2y minus log 2x equals to 1 minus log 2 3. Then we need to find the value of the product of x and y. So from first equation, log x plus y base 5 plus log x minus y base 5 equals to 3. This we can write it as x plus y x minus y equals to 3, and this will be x square minus y square equals to 3, and this will be x square minus y square. Taking log both sides, we'll get the value of this will be 125. Now from the second equation, log base 2y minus log x in base 2 equals to 1 minus log 3 base 2. This will be 2y base 2 y by x minus, we can write it as, this will give us log 2 by 3, and this will be cancelling log both sides. Now y will be 2a, we can take it as, and x we can take as 3a. On putting the value of x and y here, we will get x 9a square minus 4a square equals to 125, and this will give us the value of 5a square equals to 125. 5a square, that will be a square equals to 25, a equals to 5. Now we need to find the value of x, y. So x will be 3a and y will be 2a. That will be 6 into a square. That will be 6 into 25 equal to 150. Question number 14. A club has 256 members, of whom 144 can play football. So this is a question of set theory. Football, tennis and cricket. So 144 can play football and 123 can play tennis, whereas 132 can play cricket. Now 58 members can football and tennis, 25 cricket and tennis, and 63 football and cricket. This x. Now we can find the value of x using set theory formula. Total members are 256, and outside this there is no outside this there is 0. So we can find this 2x 256 144 plus 123 plus 132 minus 58 minus 25 minus 63 plus x. This will be 256 144 123 132. That will be 9 and 3 plus 58 25 63 16 12 14 equals to x. This will be 146. That will be 242. So x will be 3. Now x is 3. The question is asking if every member can play at least one game, then the number of members who can play only tennis. So we need to find this. So for this x is 3, then this will be 55 and this will be 60 and this is 25, then this will be 22. So a will be a plus 55 plus 3 plus 22 equals to 123. That will be 58 and 60 and 80. That will be 53. That will be 80. That will be 43. 43 is the answer. This is question number 15. The product of two positive numbers is 616. If the ratio of the difference of their cubes to the cube of their difference is 157:3, then the sum of the two numbers is. So the product, let the numbers be a and b, equals to 616. 616 is a quite popular number. If you know, it is the product of 22 and 28. So at first sight, the question is asking about sum of two numbers, that will be 50. So during the examination, I must have marked 50 as the answer, but we need to check it before if any other options are also possible. That will be 248 into 7 into 11. So it can be 88. It can be 88 into 7. That will be 95 is also in the option. So we cannot mark just 50 as answer, and 77 into 8. That is also 85 is also in the option. So right away we cannot mark 50 as answer. We need to just check it. So it will be a cube minus b cube upon a minus b whole cube 157 upon 3. So let's just first check from this option. 28 cube minus 22 cube upon 6 cube. That will be cancel out 2 cancel out, 2 cube cancel out actually, 11 cube. That will be 3 cube. So 14 cube is 14 2744, and 11 cube will be 11 and 3 27. So upon solving it, 3 1 4 1, and that is 27. So I think this is the option. This is the right answer. 3 9. That will be 1 5 6 3. So 50 is the right answer. 16. In a circle of radius 11, CD's diameter and AB's chord of length 20.5 centimeter. In a circle of 11 centimeter, radius 11 centimeter, so diameter will be CD is diameter, and AVs are called. If A, B and CD intersect at point E inside the circle, these are intersecting inside the circle A, B and at the point E, and C, E has a length of 7, then the difference of the length of B, E and E. So this is 7, this will be 15, and let this be X and this be Y. So now we need to find the Y minus X. Y minus X. So from the theorem, that will be XY will be 105, and it is given that X plus Y is 20.5. So now we have xy and x plus y. We need to find x minus y. So we can find it using basic formula x minus y equals to x plus y whole square minus 4xy. But just let guess this value 10. So there is 0.5, 10 into 10.5, 1025. So the value will be 10 into 10.5. So difference will be 0.17. 3 men and 8 machine can finish a job in half the time. So this is a question of time and work. So let's assume a man does A work in a day and machine does B work in a day. So now we have from the first statement 3 men and 8 machine finish a job in half the time taken by 3 machine and 8 men. So from this we will get 3a plus 8b equals to 6b plus 16a, that will be 13a and 2b. So ratio b is to a will be 13 is to 2. So a will be 13x and b, let's be not a will be 2x and b will be 13x. Now if two machines can finish the job in 13 days, so 13 days, so work will be two machines 13 days. So this is the work. Then how many men can finish the job in 13 days? So number of men 2x in 13 days. So this cancel, n equals to 13 will be the answer. Question number 18. Amla, Bina and Gauri invest money in the ratio 3:4:5 in the fixed deposits, having respective annual interest rates in the ratio 6:5:4. Then what is their total interest income after a year if Bina's interest income exceed Amla's by 250? So Amla, Bimla, Gauri investment ratio is 3:4:5, and their return interest rate is 6:5:4. So for such questions we doesn't require to calculate do all the calculation like percentage x by 100. We will solve this question directly without neglecting the 100 thing. So for this will be return rate will be 18x and 20x returns amount will be in this ratio. So Bina's income Amla, so 20x minus 18x, that is given 250, hence x will be 125, and we need to find their total interest income. Total interest income will be 20 into 50, 58x. So that will be 58 into 125. So this is 125 into 58. You can use simply calculator I have not calculation, so at 40 and 1000 and 5 625, that will be 7250 is then. This question number 19, the product of distinct roots of is. So we need to find the product distinct roots and then their product. So for mod, first first value will take this, and x square minus x will be cancelled, minus 2 plus 6, x square equals to 4. We will get two values of x, and from this second part, minus x equal to x plus 2, we will get x square minus 2x minus 8, and we will get x square minus 4 plus 2x minus 8, and x minus 4 plus 2 x minus 4, and there will be x equal to 4 and minus 2. So product of different values, so there are distinct values 2, minus 2, 2 and 4. Their product will be minus 16. The number of real roots of the equation is 2 cos x into x plus 1 equals to 2x plus 1 by 2x. So the minimum value of this is 2. This is 2. And cos x, the minimum value of cos A is always minus 1 to 1, and when it 2, so it will be 2. Maximum value of this is 2. So this is possible when x equals to 0. So only solution is x equal to 0. That's 21. A chemist mixes two liquids 1 and 2. Liquid 1 and 2. 1 liter of liquid 1 weighs 1 kg. 1 liter of liquid weighs 1 kg. 1 liter of liquid 2 weighs 800 gram. So it weighs 1000 gram, 800 gram per liter. If half liter of the mixture weighs 480 gram, so half liter of the mixture means this is 500 gram, this is 400 gram. Then the percentage of liquid 1 in the mixture, and the mixture weighs 480. So we can find this ratio 20, 80, this 4 is to 1. Percentage of liquid 1, percentage of liquid 1 will be 4 by 5, that is 80%. Question number 22. AB is diameter of a circle of radius 5 cm. Circle AB is diameter, radius 5 cm, then AB will be 10 cm. Let PQ be 2 points on the circle. PQ 2 points on the circle, so that the length of PB is 6. PB here, then PB will be 6 cm. So this will be 90. We can find the value of PA. PA will be using triplet. This will be 8. And the length of AP is twice that of AQ. Length of AP is twice. Then AQ will be 4. Q will be somewhere here. And this will be 4. Then the length in center of QB. Now we need to find the length of QB. So using Pythagoras, length of QB will be 10 square minus 4 square. This will be 100 minus 16 means 84, and root of 84 will be nearest to 9.1. This is question number 23. Let S be the set of all points in the xy plane such that mod x plus mod y less than equals to 2 and mod x greater than equal to n, then the region, the square units of the region represented by S equals to. So first we need to draw the graph. For such type of graph, first we draw the graph in x plus y equals to 2 in the first coordinate, and then it will be same other coordinates. So this will be 2 and here and here. So this will be a graph of mod x plus mod y less than equals to 2. Now mod x greater than equals to 1 means x greater than equals to 1 and x less than equals to minus 1. So this will be here, this will be here, this point will be 1 1 1. So we need to find the area of this graph. So this is 1 and this is 1 1, this is 2 to 4, and this will be half of it, this will be 2. So area of this triangle will be half base into height equals to 1, and this triangle is also similar to this triangle. So total area 1 plus 1 will be 2. 2 will be the answer. Question number 24. Corners are cut off from an equilateral triangle T to produce a regular hexagon H. The ratio of the area of hexagon to the area of triangle. So this is pretty simple question. Let this be equilateral triangle ABC. Of each side be 3 centimeter, and so forming the hexagon we need to join this, and this each will be 1 1 1. Now just draw. So these all triangles will have equal area. So now for the ratio of area, count the number of triangles. Hexagon have 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 triangles, whereas triangle have 9 triangles, small triangles. So ratio will be 2:3. Number 25. Ramesh and Gautam are among 22 students who wrote an examination. Ramesh scores 82.5. Ramesh scored 82.5. The average score of 21 students other than Gautam is 62. The average score of all 22 students is one more than the average score of 21 students other than Ramesh, the score of Gautam. We need to find the score of Gautam. So, the average score of 21 students other than Gautam is 62. Other than Gautam. So, this will be the average score of all 22 students. Now, the average score of all 22 students, x equals to 1 more than the average score of 21 students other than Ramesh. Ramesh 82.5. So this will be 21 plus 1. So x minus 1 equals to 22x minus 82.5. 21. This will be x 82.5 minus 21. This will be x equals to 161.5. Now x equal to 61.5. Here we can find the value of g. For this calculation, calculator will be useful. 22 into 61.5. Now I need to do it manually. G, something is wrong. This will be plus, this will be negative. 62 into 21, 2, 6, 10, 13, 1302 plus 61 into 2, 61.5 into 123, 123 into 11, 123 into 11. This will be 5, 3. So 1302 it will be 151. 51 will be the answer. This is question number 26. If A1, A2 are in AP, mean A1, A2 are in AP, then we need to find the value of the summation. A1, A2, and this seems to be the easiest question in the paper. I will solve this question with the help of example. I assume A1 equals to 1 and A2 equals to 2. Now putting this value, this summation will equals to this. Now put A1 equals to n equals to 1 and A1 equals to 1 and n equals to 2. So this will be not the answer, and this also will not be the answer. This also will not be the answer. So this will be question number 27. At their usual efficiency levels, A and B together finish a task in 12 days. Efficiency A and B. A and B finish the task in 12 days. So this will be the work. If A had half as efficiently as C does, he will be half efficient. And B had worked thrice as efficiently as C does. Thrice. He usually the task would have completed 9 days. So this will be 4A plus B, 3 by 2 plus 3B equals to 4A plus 4B equals to 3A by 2 plus 9B, and this equals to 1.5 minus 4, 2.5 A equals to 5B. So A equal to 2 into B. 2 is to 1. So how many days would A take to finish the task if C works alone at her usual efficiency? So A is 2x and B assume x. So work will be 12 2x plus x equals to 36x, and now this is completed by A, that is 2x. So number of days will be 15. One can use 3 different transports which move at 10, 20 and 30 km per hour respectively to reach from A to B. Amal took each mode of transport 1 by 3 of his total journey time. So suppose Amal total journey time is 3t, then for t it uses 10t, and for t hour it uses 20t, and for remaining t hour it travels at this way 30t. So total distance it travels is 60t. So distance between A and B is 60t, d equal to 60t. While Bimal took each mode of transport 1/3 of the total distance. Bimal now 20t, 1/3 of 60t, 20t and 20t. Bimal travels at 10 km per hour, 20 km per hour, 30 km per hour. This will be total time of Bimal, and this will be 2t plus t plus 2 by 3t equals to 911 by 3t. So total time taken by Amal is 3t and Bimal is 11 by 3t. Now the percentage by which Bimal's travel time exceeds Amal's travel time is nearest to. So required answer we can obtain by 3t 11t by 3. So this will be 1.22. So Our answer will be 22. Question number 29. Meena scores 40% in an examination. So let's examination be of 100 marks. She scores 40x. Even though her score is increased by 50%. After review, her her score become 1.5 into 40x, that means 60x. Post review, her score is 50x. Still she fails by 35 marks. So passing marks is 60x plus 35. If her post review score is increased by 20%, if this score is increased by 20%, this will be 72x. She will have 7 marks more than the passing marks. This means 72x equals to 60x plus 35 plus 7, and this will be equals to 12x equals to 42. So this will be equals to 7 by 2. The percentage score needed for passing the examination. So percentage score needed for the examination. So examination marks will be 7 by 2. X is 7 by 2. 7 by 2. So this will be 350. And passing marks will be 60 into 7 by 2 plus 35. This will be 30 to 10 plus 35 to 45. So passing percentage will be 245 out of 350. 7 5 is 35. So this will be 4 5 is 59. 7 and 10. This will be 70. Question number 30. On selling a pen at 5% loss and book at 15% gain, Karim gains 7 rupees. So let's price a pen B X and cost of book B Y. So selling price will be 0.95x plus 1.15y, and total cost price, that is x plus y, and it is given that s minus c equals to 7. So s minus c will be s minus c 0.15y minus 0.05x equals to 7. If he sells the pen, and for the second case, if he sells the pen at 5% gain and book at 10% gain, he gains 13. So s minus equal to 13. This means 1.05x plus 0.1y equals to 13. So what is the cost price of book? Now we need to find the cost price of book. So on adding equation 1 and 2, we'll get 0.25y equals to 20. So this will be 80. This question number 31. The wheels of A and B have radius 30 cm and 40 cm respectively. While traveling a distance, each wheel of A required 5,000 more revolutions than each wheel of B. If bicycle B travels the distance in 45 minutes, then its speed. We need to find the speed of B. And the radius of, so the circumference of the wheel of bicycle A will be 2 pi r, that is 60 pi, and circumference of bicycle B will be 80 pi. So now from the second statement, while traveling a certain distance, each wheel of A requires, so distance B let be d, then it will be 60 pi minus d upon 80 pi equals to 5000. Now d 60, 80, 60, 20 pi equals to 5000 into 60 into 80 pi. 24 equals to 5, 6 for the 24, 5, 120, 2, 3 and 4. So D will be this, there will be no pi, this is pi. So D will be this much centimeter. Now we need to find the speed of B in kilometer per hour. So when we convert in centimeter to kilometer, this will be 12 pi kilometer. Now the speed of B will be total distance upon time. Time is 45 minutes. That means 3 by 4 hour. So speed will be 16 pi. This is if m and n are integers such that then m is. So here is 2 and 3. This side is also 2 and 3. So we need to keep all 2's at one place and 3 at one place. 2 to the power 19 by 2 plus 4 plus 3n, and for 3 it is 2n. Here for 3 it is n. Oh, 1 I miss. 2n plus 4. 3n. For 2 it will be 4m plus 2 to the power 6, 6 by 4. Now equating the power of 2 and 3. 19 by 2 plus 4 plus 3n equals to 4m plus 6 by 4. From this we will get 19 by 2 will be 9.5, 4, 13.5 plus 3n equals to 4m, and this will be 1.5. So we'll get 12, 4m minus 3n. Now equating the power of 3's, we will get 4n plus 6 by, no, this will be n. Now putting the value of n here, we will get 4m minus 6n minus 12. So it will be 24 and this will be 2m. So value of m will be minus 12. This is number 33. If the population of town is p in the beginning of any year, then it becomes 3 plus 2p in the beginning of the next year. So in the first year, if the population is p, the next year it becomes 3 plus 2p. If the population in the beginning of 2019, so we have population in 2019, then we need to find population in the beginning of 2034. So this is the required question. So if we calculate for next year, it will be 3 plus 2p. This will 3 to 6, 9, 2 square p plus 9. So we can see there is a pattern that difference between the years will be always to the power. So their difference is 15. So this number must have 2 की power 15 into 1000 plus something. So on checking the option, we can see that 2 की power 15 is only in first option. So this must be the right answer. Question number 34. With the rectangular axis of coordinates, the number of paths from 1, 1 to 8, 2, y, 4, 6, where each steps from any point xy is either x, y plus 1, x plus 1, y. So this is question from PNC to to count the total number of paths. So this means that it can move only upward, and this means it move forward. So at any one moment it will move either upward or one move or towards the forward. So 1, 1 be here, and 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This will be 4, 6. Now from here this one will go to the 8, 10. Okay, so the total number of paths from this point to this will be 3, and there will be 1, 5. So total will be 8 upon 3 factorial, 5 factorial. And now from this this will be multiply from this to this, and this will be 4, 4, and this will be 6. 10 minus 6 will be 4. 8 factorial upon 4 factorial. So this will be the total number of paths, equals to 8 factorial 8, 7, 6 into 5, 8 factorial 7, 6, 5 into 4. So 5 will be cancelled, 4 will be cancelled, 3 factorial and 4 factorial. Now 3 to 6 cancel, and this will be 84. This will be 24. 24, 6 4 4, 2. Now it will be 56 into 70. 56 into 70 will be 56 into 7, 42, 35, 39. So answer will be 392, 3920.